Abigail Beyer, member of the Lehman High School golf team. And her and her teammates have recently won the AA State Golf Championship for 2022. I'm happy for you, granddaughter. You did a fine job. Everybody's really happy and proud of you.
Abby Beyer with us here in the John Mendola Show. You are a state champion along with your teammates.
Yeah.
Talk about being part of this whole formula and, what's good about your game that got you to play at such a high level with these guys?
It's definitely crazy, like the feeling. I mean, I think it's finally set in now that it's like almost a week. I can't believe it's already been almost a week tomorrow that we won it. I mean, I'm kind of sad that it's like already been a week. I wish it was just yesterday that we won it. But definitely my short game got me to shoot a pretty good score last week. I was working really hard on that all last year and this year. I mean, you can get it on the green, but you can't put it in unless you putt it. So just really have to work on that.
These dudes got great stories. They're like, yeah, I started in 8th grade. Like, we hear all the stories. Oh, I put a golf club in my kid's hand when he was 4.
Yeah.
Like, you usually hear that stuff. These kids are like, yeah, I picked it up. I got good. I started practicing. I love their stories. How about for you? What's your story?
I started playing when I was probably 11. I'm 17 now, but I didn't really take it seriously until like my freshman year. So I've only really been trying to get good for like only 4 years.
Trying to get good.
Yeah, started lessons when I was probably like 13 or 14.
Well, you're pretty good, right? Let's talk a little bit about the pressure. Did you feel, hey, I got to better do this. Can't let the team down. Did you feel that? Or like, how do these guys treat you on the team that kind of like are like, hey, we're cool? Like, are they have good attitudes out there?
Yeah, they definitely do. I mean, I'm the only girl, but like they treat me all the same. And I might have felt a little pressure just to say I wanted to play as well as them, but they never made me feel like, oh, you have to shoot like this good. They never said anything like that to me. They always wanted me to do my best. But, I always, you always set a high standard for yourself.
Good teammates. Let's talk about your coach. What a great guy.
Yeah.
Talk about Tom.
He's a great coach. He came my freshman year, so 7th and 8th grade, I didn't have him. But he definitely made the team a lot more comfortable to be around. I remember like my first 2 years, I was always like super nervous to come to practice, but he made it super comfortable for me and like a bunch of other girls that came around the team too. And he just makes it a lot of fun.
Was your family ever all over you like, hey, you gotta go practice? Or was it something like just came to you like, I think I wanna go practice, can you give me a ride? Hey, I wanna go to the course.
My parents are always super supportive of me, and I play softball too, so they kind of knew like what it would be like with practicing. And I always wanted to go, and then my dad would just say, okay, and then he'd take me because he played sports too, and they really wanted me involved in school.
These kids said they're always at the course, they're always playing. Mm-hmm. What would you say about Huntsville as far as like, really getting your game going? Because it's such a tough course.
I mean, Huntsville, like, it's one of the best courses. It is probably the best course around here, and it does help you get better because you're not going to play anywhere else as hard as that probably. So if you just shoot a good score there, you could probably shoot a good score anywhere. And they have great practicing facilities, so when we're allowed to go over there and practice, I mean, that helps a bunch.
Season? You got to start thinking about college? Or
yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about softball, golf, or any of those possibly in the mix for your future?
Golf is not really softball for the future. I like playing in high school though, but I don't know if I'd want to take it to like the next level. Golf is definitely an option. It just depends on what kind of program they have. I'd rather it be pretty relaxed. I don't want to be super intense.
And you want to go be an educator. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely my top choice right now. I've always wanted to be a teacher, so.
And talk about your grandma was a teacher?
My grandma was a teacher, so I get some insight from her too.
That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. As far as feeling good about representing Lake Lehman, being a state champion, I mean, your senior year really couldn't go any better. You feel like you're sky high right now?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, not everyone can say that they're a state champion, especially their senior year. I mean, that's like the best way to go out. So.
Well, awesome to hear your story. Fabulous interview, and we wish you the best going forward.
Thank you.